Hi everyone, Felix here with Atul from AB Property Consultants, awarded last year as Agency of the Year in Harris Park and also top 4 in Western Sydney. So look, today we really wanted to unpack what's happening in Western Sydney and get a specialist insight in terms of, what type of buying there is out here. I know when we were buying as buyer's agents a few years back, there was really good scope with flipping. You could buy something for $350 and sell it in 6 months for $500. Atul, are we seeing any of those opportunities out this way now?
Well, good morning everybody. Good morning all the buyers. Unfortunately, the market is in a different mode. We are in a transition phase where there are more first-time buyers than people who are looking at a flipping sort of business. Yes, you can do that, but the risk is very high. You could make profit before because the demand was too high when you have buying a renovated property. But now people are smart enough, they do it DIY. So a lot of people, they know how to do things themselves, or they can source the renovators themselves, and they can get it done cheaper.
The disparity is gone for renovators. Investors out there, don't look at your flips. There's probably not a lot of gap or market profits in there to make money, but where you should be putting your focus as a buyer looking to capitalize in this market, from what we're hearing, is that land banking is key, and I guess anything close to a station from rezoning purposes is what's going to give you that edge when we're looking at capitalizing and becoming from R2 to R4. Now, Atul, how about say for investors who are looking more on a development scale for duplexes or triplexes or even manor homes that are coming out? If they're looking at those type of opportunities, what characteristics and what type of price points would be you looking at to get in?
Depends. Manor houses are not very usual around Western Sydney yet. I was with one of the property seminars, and it is really interesting to see the someone from council actually came in and he was addressing the developers. Only developers that were not in the room was me and my colleague. We are agents. But it was really very informative, and he did say that council is on the verge of employing another 7,500 people. And on the top of it, what New South Wales government is doing, they're pushing manor homes and triplexes and dual occupancies. But at the same time, every council has their own regulations with regards to subdivision. That's why it's very important that when you buy a house or any property closer to station, you're very, very clear. You're extremely clear that you do not come along and invest into something that's not into your sort of criteria.
If I came to you as a friend looking to buy in Western Sydney, and obviously a lot of people are working on a lower budget of maybe $600 to $650, trying to capitalise on the first homeowners grant and stamp duty exemption, where would I kind of look or get started to kind of make sure that I'm taking the right steps?
There are a lot of areas, they start from Parramatta up to Penrith, but there are suburbs like, for example, Tungabi. It's gone down in value a lot. When I say gone down in value, it has come down to realistic what it should be. It was highly overpriced in the last few years. Now, you could buy properties up to 650, even 700 is not a bad value if you are buying a 4-bedroom with swimming pool, and we have property similar to that, and it's interesting to see the amount of interest level that we have. So Seven Hills is another area. If you're buying closer to station in Seven Hills, you have to be prepared to pay a premium money. Do not argue on that. It can go up to 800. But again, that could be into the rezoning that we are talking about in the future. It's very close to station. But if you go a little bit far from station, maybe 15-20 minute walk, not bad. You can buy even at 550. We sold a house at 555. All it needed to be done, refresh, spend another $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. That's yours.
It's a great time to be buying stuff, like Atul mentioned, but look, don't hold back. Always buy according to your financials as well as your lifestyle requirements. So don't feel like if you wait a bit, 6 months, the market's going to come back 10% because your circumstances might change. But Atul, what you've mentioned is really great, capitalising on certain areas close to the station, land banking for investors, and looking at scope from that, where you can look at properties where they've got more distinct value. But I guess the last question I always ask is, for those coffee lovers out there, and I love coffee and you love coffee.
Absolutely.
Where do we go in Western Sydney for a good espresso or latte?
Well, there are several places depending on which suburb you go. Like in Parramatta next to Westfield, there's Chocolate.
Oh yes.
I absolutely love that. If you love chocolate and coffee, then you're just like me. Why not? But I would always recommend everybody to start from Harris Park.
Yep.
I know you love coffee, I do. But try Indian tea, eh?
Yeah.
Why not?
So much.
No, thanks, Felix.
Really
excellent, mate. Fantastic.
Yeah.
All the best to your clients and to yourself.
Yeah, so look, hopefully that's given us a really good insight in terms of Western Sydney. Look, there is some still good scope out this way, especially like what Atul mentioned, prices, where houses are selling for $550. Look, if you want more information on specific areas out here, I'm going to be putting Atul's email below so you can reach out to him to find out more. But look, thank you for watching and we'll see you again soon.